Dobrodošli na Motorhome Adventures YouTube kanal.
So if you're wondering what has happened to Motorhome Adventures this weekend, well, I'll tell you. So we ended up down at the Bedrock Camping down in Cornwall with all that graffiti on the buildings. If you haven't watched it, check out the video. Great place to go camping. So we ended up, it was a little bit windy. It wasn't the best weather for conditions for us, really. So we ended up, so Caroline said, look, you've got a lot of jobs to catch up on back home. So why don't we get them jobs done, and that'll free you up for the trip upcoming. So I'm kind of like, yeah, okay then. So but I wish I'd stayed in Cornwall. It's been one of them crazy days where I've literally probably accomplished 2 jobs all day, and one of them was to replace the siphon in our utility room toilet, cloakroom toilet. It's been not good for a long time, so it was a case of ripping all that out. It's in a few years, to be honest. So then it was, what did I end up doing? I think I ended up doing 3 trips to screw fix in the end. So it's like, oh my God. But anyway, it was a bit, yeah, when you take it to bits, turning off water supplies, all the rest of it, draining down. So yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare on that one. And then it was the immersion tank element, so we had a bit of a trouble with that one as well. So these are the jobs I've been putting off for a little while, but I think skinnier teeth, it's not dripping, it's warming up, all them kind of scenarios that you want to happen, as happened at the moment. So it's all good. So the other day when we were doing the LED lights, so what happened, I had an extra packet got an extra strip of the LED lights. Okay, so this will make it number 3. And what has actually happened here is when we were actually down in Cornwall, the strip along the back and the strip up the back is looking really nice, and we had it kind of like on this like the blue, kind of like that electric bluey kind of like, and we were sat up here and it was kind of like, this looks really nice. And then I was kind of just looking at the front of the motorhome, and I thought, well, if I've got another strip, maybe if I tucked it up around the front, and that would just be the finishing touches. We'll have the front done, the middle done, and the rear. So that's what I'm intending doing. In the meantime, our little block connector that sits under there, I've just borrowed it for a minute. Yeah, I'm going to show you that. I think I'll show you that first before we do the strip light. Yeah, so we're always struggling a little bit. We're not struggling, but I'm always trying to do little tidy ups on the electrics and things inside the motorhome, trying to make it more just better, just easier to manage all the time. So yeah, I've borrowed this one from over there in the kitchen. So straight away, the white over in this area does not look that brilliant. So they do this in black, which, let me just grab my phone. So I've just been on to, and I've been in there today, and I should have picked one up really, but I wasn't actually focused on this job today until I've just come out earlier on, and then I got into it and got a bit focused. So they do one of these in black for 23 quid. So yeah, so in the black, it's going to look a lot better over here. So the white one in the kitchen looks good. It just sits under the shelf there, the camper board, and looks fantastic. And my plan is, when I'm not using this, I'm gonna tuck it up in under there. nice and neatly, if I possibly can, out the way like that. Look, that'll sit in there nice and neatly, and it's plugged in to that plug there that we only use when we're using the television, which we hardly ever watch it. So I'm starting to think, well, I need to utilize these little plugs. There's a Euro socket there as well. I was looking the other day, you can get a Euro plug into twin USB plugs, so that would probably be quite handy up there as well. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm thinking, right, so when I want to use this little baby, I can just drop it down to that kind of area there in this little compartment box, sit it there like that. Yeah, and obviously with me, I'm always charging up camera batteries, stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is, so on this plug here, it's got the USB connections. That's the on-off switch there. It's got like an on-off switch, so you can actually isolate it as well. So I've got, like, just for maybe an example really, I'm just having a little suss of it to see how it's looking, but straight away this is looking very, very useful. So yeah, a nice little place if Joffy can. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that is a perfect little spot for battery charging. So I think I'm going to try and get out another one of these. I'm going to put it on my list of things I need to get. A black one, sat here, up the top there, would be absolutely perfect, I think. Look at that. That's going to be so neat. And that's just the start of it, really. I was sort of thinking to myself, right, okay, we've still got 2 plug sockets on there. I don't even need to plug in one of them, because these are these just make it up into another 2. So it's very rare. Yeah, so I think it's just going to be a case of leaving these like they are, not using any of them extra blocks, and if I need to plug anything else in there, I can. I've got plenty of space there just to put it inside of this area, just keep it out of the way of the doorway so I don't knock it, and that will be pretty cool. So it's going to be replace this one back into position. I'm just going to take that off charge, and then we'll get our little block back in position. So that slips through there and then goes up to our plug up above. And yeah, so I've got that style plug there on the other side with USBs, and these 2 here just make up the reason I've actually got these blocks is not really to make extra blocks, it's just to bring the distance out to make them more pluggable. So you know what these wires are like on these machines, so obviously you plug it in there, then there's no room up there, so that's all we've sort of got these for, is just to give us a little bit more plug in there. The wire runs up past for the coffee machine, stuff like that, stuff we're using in the kitchen, air fryer, halogen oven. So that's back in position, and that's how it looks on this side. This is the little plug with again, we've extended it out, so under here there's a couple of USB connections as well. Let me just undo that. So there's another twin USBs under there, so that just gives you again that little extension. Yeah, it just gives you that little tiny little bit more there. So then the lead, for example, would sit underneath there, and to be honest, this is what I want to try and get rid of, to be honest. So yeah, got to have a little bit more of a think on this, because I was putting the batteries up here and it was looking a little bit untidy when you sat in the evening. So is it just me, or have I got a disease? It's called motorhome-itis. But yeah, so it's all about philosophy. And again, so if I'm probably not using this one so much over there, it may even come in over here to give us another 2 USBs. What do you think? So I'm going to get this roll of LED lighting off there. That's all the little also the connection. So again, not sure connection wise over on this side. Yeah, so the black wire is the LED running up along the kitchen, and the white wire is our dongle. So maybe the dongle is going to move, and then we can get another the LED wire just tucked up around there, and when we want to use it we can just tuck it around there and plug it in. So that's looking pretty promising. I'm going to crack on with this, guys, and so there's the reel. All I've got to do is get the backing off and get this in position. And yeah, just so I was actually, when we were down Cornwall the weekend, we were talking about it, and I just put my finger up around here and I could feel that there is about 10 millimeters just round the back of here. So that is the plan, is to run them LEDs right the way around this ridge. It goes deeper there on the edges, and then we'll do our starter there, run it round, trim it over the other side, and that's going to look pretty cool, I think. Let's go for it. Right, guys, I am just about to commence. I've been about 10 minutes trying to get my fingernails under this blue backing for the sticky. Oh my goodness me, it's one of them days. I'm having one of them days today, without a doubt. So I'm going to put that on a little bit of a right angle down there. You guys can probably see better than I can, actually. I need to get up into position up around here, and let's get that stuck on. So that's going to sort of lie. Let's just disconnect the USB a little bit, and so I just wanted to try and get it right up into the corner, and then yeah, that's going to go around there. Okie dokie. Get that USB. Oh my goodness me, it's starting to go blue already. Oh my god, I need to hit the controller in a minute. Right, so we're just I'm gonna just tuck it all the way right around the bottom of this. Gonna run around, peeling off that backing right around as tight as I can get it to the bottom. Run it on round. Yeah, forget the toilet cisterns. This is a lot more fun, isn't it? Just thinking about these little clips. I might just have to remove my little Hello Summer plaque, and we're still going to keep on saying Hello Summer, because it will come back very, very soon. Okay, now we're just working along. That is absolutely lovely. Oh, look at the sunshine coming in. Right, I'm just going to push that up there like that. I'm just going to have a little bit, so am I going to have a little bit? Well, let's go a little bit more. Hang on. Let's go a little bit, because I'm never going to get... In a minute, my tea is going to be ready. It's going to be pasty and chips and beans tonight. My favourite. Just the sort of stuff I love to eat. Oh, remember that time up on Normandy, Aramonch, looking out over the beach? Pasty, brown sauce, beans. Life does not get any better than that. But oh, and another thing I was going to say. Oh, that card, glowing. Look at this card glowing. And this card I've had for eternity. So what I was going to suggest is, this is iTunes, okay? So I need to download some more music. So I needed to download some music for a little summer adventure. I did download a couple last weekend. I heard Rita Coolidge, close the window down the line and it'll be all right. And that's a good tune. I had to download it. A bit of a 80s, no, hang on, 1977. So yeah, there's my other bag up there with the extra in. I need to chuck that. Unnecessary now to keep that. So hey guys, any suggestions? What is your favorite music tracks for a summer holiday? I love all that kind of old Mike Batt stuff, do you know what I mean? Bay City Rollers, that kind of vibe, you know what I mean? I like a bit of 80s music. We like all sorts of music, but what is your favourite kind of music for that summer vibe? Let us know. Give us a hit up in the comments. And what about then if the first one the first one to comment on a song, I'm going to download it, and we'll download that tune, and we will talk about that tune on the summer trip. What do you think? Let's go for it. Right, let's get this stuff done. That is, see the blueness coming off that with the LED shot. I'm excited, very excited. So yeah, we've just measured her up. I've left the back in where I just need to cut through there, back to the old snippers. Oh, I don't know what. That sort of changed the direction of the power, I think, with the scissors going through it. But that's cool. So just to finally run that round there. There it goes. That's a Warner Shows envelope. I wonder who's going to Shepton Mallet. So we're just getting the blinds done up. Oh yes, mate. Whoa. How nice. That is looking moody. Holy smoke. Oh my God, I'm very, very happy with that. That just gives it that nice little glow. Yeah, and it's matching the kitchen. I'm not going to, we'll show you that later on. But look at this, how cool is this looking? Oh yes, that's all lit up really nice. Beautiful. So it is definitely back to Hello Summer. If anybody's wondering, these clips, we've got this little plaque up here, and we've got these little table clips. Let me just open that light again, get a bit of light on that. These little table clips, so there's no like drilling or nothing here involved. It just clips on over the back of that lip, and I think it's one of these range B&M sort of shops, table clips. They're quite nice. That's what we have on our outside table, and down here on this table. So always a good thing. But catch the mood of the blue for you. And what do you think, guys? Leave us a comment. I'm going to get in and rip this video, Bank Holiday Monday and all that. Yeah, so this day has panned out a little bit, you know, better now. I'm happy. Bit of a stressful day, trying to get stuff done. But happy days. But so I'm going to leave the video there. I'm going to get this chucked away, all this trash here. The only thing I need to do is I need to mark these controllers. So this is I'm going to leave this in the bag for a minute until I get a marker on there, and we'll get a sticker on the back, and front, middle and the rear. What do you think? So thanks for watching the video, and we'll catch you mighty soon.